Hey Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as a modded Russia game. Now, we haven't modded Russia, the civilization, we modded the game. And in particular, we modded the UI with the Chaos Quick UI, we have the Civilization 6 Improvements patch, and we have the Yet Not Another's map pack. Links to all of those mods in the Steam Workshop can be found in the description of the video, and without further ado, let's get started. And the very first thing we usually do in our videos is we hit the end turn button and hope new interesting things happen. Now, we have settled a few extra cities over here because specifically just to generate tourism as we push into the end of the game. Because every little bit of tourism helps. It's going to help us win, and we're getting a lot of tourists right now. In terms of culture victory, we have 219 tourism per turn. The next closest person has about 154. So we're definitely super duper ahead in terms of tourism. Awesome, we managed to sabotage over here. I think we sabotaged an industrial zone, was it, right? Let me see, yes, this is what we did. Was this it? No, this was campus. Oh, I think we managed to pillage a campus. We have the Great Artist. Actually, I'm really interested. I don't know if does this mod exist? A great spy mod? That would be really cool. We have another Great Artist, so we're gonna recruit him. Oh, and we get a Great Merchant. I'm not too sold on this Great Merchant, but I don't want to have to wait. I don't want to pass and have to wait like forever for these guys to recruit it. So I'm just gonna get it because I think I can get the next one anyway. Yeah. Grants 2 genes. Yeah, that would. Yeah, this is more like what I want. Amenities are a really nice one to get. So I think we pillaged something here, or something. I'm not sure, but he did get a level up. Sabotage production, recruit, disrupt rocketry. Recruit partisans could be cool. Sabotage production could be cool. Steel tech. I really want steel tech, but I guess if I'm gonna take one, I think recruiting partisans is a good one. Disrupting rocketry is also pretty damn good. So why don't you steal a tech boost? Now, how many spies? Can I have more spies? Is a question that I should be asking. I can. And so I think we will also be getting another one. Let me have a look here. I think one civ I would like to do, I don't know if I've played France yet, but I'm totally on board to play France. I actually saw some modded France civ, like Charles de Gaulle and stuff like that, and I'm like, ooh, that seems like a really fun playthrough. I think over here, this was the place I was going to do a bunch of purchasing. Amphitheater. We have an artist coming out. Yep. So we will pick up the artist art museum. And finally, we wanted the heritage conservation HQ. Skadoosh. And then we will probably get that. But what that means is we now do this. We get this artist over here and he'll start putting his stuff into Arkhangelsk. Let's have a little look at the tourism map mode, because I think that's a fun one to look at. We can see where the bulk of our tourists are coming from. Like, this hasn't really generated much tourism. We're getting a little bit of tourism from over here. This is where the bulk of our tourism is, and over here. Getting a little bit from down here. We're hoping to pick up some tourism from over here when we get the builders in place. Oh, I forgot to change my government type. I don't want to spend the money. I mean, I could spend the money. And in fact, I will, because this one is pretty much doing nothing for me. And we think we will pick up. I maybe should have done this earlier. Yeah, I kind of played poorly. I made some mistakes and stuff like that. So there's definitely places you can criticize me. We're picking up symphonies. And, well, we already had symphonies. We're picking up colonization. And what this means is we can do this. We can purchase builders in our new cities. Excellent. We're just setting up caravels and defensive ships everywhere to make sure we just don't get invaded. Maybe I went a little bit overboard in the ship production, but you know, it's important to defend yourself. I would like a short trade route. So why don't you trade with Ooh, I could pick up a lot from this guy. Trade with Arkangelsk though, because it's just a good idea for me to do that right now. Get up into the city. Unit needs orders. Missionary. Actually, speaking of missionary, I may as well convert this city. There's no harm in it. No harm. Ooh, there's some good land over here. Maybe a little bit hard. Like you could do some seaside resort stuff and stuff like that. Let's see. Unit needs orders. Specifically, you should head up this way. I want to do a little exploration. Just having a bunch of units is going to make sure that they can't just like, you know, get on top of me and surprise attack me. Like they're at war with me, and there's probably a whole bunch of units kind of trying to make it across the water. But I have the navy now to hold that off, and I feel confident in full steaming ahead. I have a privateer going on. I can delete this. I didn't make much use of pins this game. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should have made more use of pins. I don't know. I guess I felt like the decisions were less clear on what was good for me to where was good for me to place things, because they felt like they were very reactive decisions. So it was kind of harder to do the planning portion of things, when usually I would use, you know, I was kind of trying to use them a little bit more. Each bonus and strategic resource. There's a bonus. There's not many bonus in strategic. Well, there's a couple of bonus, so you could get a little bit out of it. Sydney Opera House, though, that's the dream. You don't even have a harbor. Ooh, yeah, we'll stick it there. Sydney Opera House? I'm 100% on board with that. Now, here's another trade route. I think, similarly, we want to go to Archangel. We have quite a few ships defending our shores. In fact, actually, we go kill that guy. And you're making your way over there. So these are going to be very, very effective cities. We're going to be pretty much clear cutting the entire landscape over here. So this is going to be a commercial hub. Can you drop a seaside resort here? Wait, have I not unlocked seaside resort? Let me see. Seaside resort. Oh, it's unlocked at radio. We're going for radio, right? Yes, we're going for radio. So we want to have this land in position for that. We're going to want an archaeologist over here, which means probably a good idea for me to make another theater square somewhere to get another archaeologist. How fast can you make a theater square? 6 turns. I could drop a theater square over here somewhere. Like, it wouldn't be the end of the world if I dropped the theater square there. And then use the builder to chop it out. I think we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems like a really good idea to me. Oh, you need to grow. You could do it. Oh, but I want to drop it there. Oh, that's so difficult. Oh, no, it has to be here. It has to be in this city. So you need to grow. I need to wait 3 turns before I can do it. Or, well, 1 turn if I chop the rainforest first. And I fully intend to chop that rainforest. So we're going to chop this forest. Specifically for the purpose of putting a seaside resort there pretty soon. I think we want to keep stealing tech boosts from this guy so we can catch up, because he's still a little bit, yeah, he's still a little bit scooched ahead of me. We want to catch up technologically. I'm going to catch up. Next turn. Oh, unit needs orders. Yes. So this guy's going to create some landscapes and stuff, and we'll be able to do maybe a little bit of trading of these. For example, here's a landscape. Yeah. Put that there. Put that over there. So now it's themed, and we get a little bit more. Unfortunately, this guy's going to have to, like, move somewhere, probably. Actually, wait, where was the Conservation HQ? Same type from different artists. Ooh. I think we're going to head him back over to the Kazan. Theater square. I just wanted to get the themed theater square out of the way, and I couldn't move it, so I made it work. I made it work. It's going well. Next turn, we have an archaeologist heading over here. That's good. But I want another archaeologist over here. Looks like there's some good stuff over here that's worth transporting for. Put our differences aside, friendship is more important. We're happy to let the world know that we stand united. Absolutely, I've got an alliance, I thought, with you. Ah, yes, we are allied. Or did our alliance expire? It might have expired. I think I would like to renew that, actually. If I could get it. Trade, make a deal. Oh, never mind. So who declared war on me? Geneva declared war. Yeah, that's not surprising. Is Geneva from Switzerland?
It's a good landing.
I think Geneva's in Switzerland. I could be wrong.
It's an outstanding landing.
So we're going to want to think about National Park. Look at the appeal here. We've got a lot of work to do over here before we do national parks. So I think we'll just get things figured out and then we'll start slapping them down. Verona's you built a school. You have amenity problems. You also have production problems. Observatory, yeah, not sold on that. Not sold on that at all. Aerodrome. Gold from each neighborhood. Yeah, this is actually potentially a lot of gold, depending on where you place it. In terms of harbor, I would really like a harbor here. And how far away are you from getting that? Population of 17. You are growing slowly. Well, it might be a good idea to pick up, like, transport link could be cool. A sewer. We need to find a way to get amenities. I could pick up some amenities from somewhere. Mainly an entertainment district. That would be the place to pick them up. In the meantime, why don't you just get me more gold? Because I am going to need a lot of gold. Send that to Zanzibar. To Zanzibar. I want a couple of ships out here defending this side. Ooh. You got in my way. I think I have ivory, but we will... I think what I'll do here is I'll start working a builder. Because how much is it? 121 production for a builder. Yeah, it's cost effective to build builders, and then I'll chop here. And then I'll go for aerodrome. No, theater square when it grows. Unit needs orders. Go there. Alert. Similarly, I wanna be efficient here in my builder charges because I'm gonna need a lot of builders in these cities. So let's do a chop here, and that'll make the builder much faster. And then we can check the appeal. We lost some appeal, so we will have to put a forest in this tile, but that's okay. That's fine. That was within the scope of what we were planning. Okay, we found an industrial city-state. That's actually really good. Drop one into this. Oh, Auckland, you make coastal tiles really good, don't you? Yeah. I'm going to be trying to take your suzerainty from Japan. Because we are working like a decent amount of coastal tiles. Particularly even just the fish tiles are very common on my empire. We are going to want a harbour in this place, and we are building a harbour, so I'm okay with that. The problem with this now is this can't be a commercial hub, it has to be a forest.
Why is a woman to be treated differently?
Failure.
Women's suffrage will succeed.
Misha was captured
Despite this
in
miserable
Bordeaux.
guerrilla
That's bad.
opposition.
Can I just make another spy? No, having a captured spy reduces the amount of spies you can have. Ooh. That's a really powerful thing. Okay, we have democracy now. So let's do a switch here. How close are we to getting a boost? One more turn and we could get a discount on gold purchases. I think it's time. High time we switch to democracy. Knowledge of computers, which I think... Yeah, have a government with 8 policy slots. That's good. There's some good stuff coming out of this. We are working on radio. So let's have a look here at the government. A lot of these things we're going to want to keep. I actually don't think this is working. I don't think that works. Each city-state +3 gold for your envoys. That could be pretty good. Trade routes to an ally provide. 2 food and production. That could be really good. These two. These two are really good. And I think Arsenal of Democracy is actually like the winner here. We'll go for Merchant Confederation just for now. Now, in terms of commercial hub and harbor adjacency bonuses, could be amazing. This has to stay. Great scientist points, great artist, great merchant. Is there a trade route one? I would like my trade routes upgraded. New Deal is amazing also. If I combined New Deal with some sort of gold generation one to offset the downsides like this. Free market, New Deal, serfdom, colonization. I would like to replace colonization at some point, but I think we got to keep it for now. I bet you some of my builders just like randomly disappeared or lost charges. Nope, not this time. Go harvest that stone. You need to be a builder. Next, actually. Capitalism, nuclear program, Cold War. Are there? Do we need to pick up any of these? No. Eh. Ooh. Some of these are okay. I might pick up 5-year plan. A stadium. Need to pick up stadiums. An estadio de Maracana? Maybe. I don't remember how the accents changed the words. Stadiums generate +1 amenity. Spy level reduced. Ooh, offensive containment could be really good, as could professional sports. Triples tourism from great works of music, yeah. Then we're gonna want these two. So we're also gonna want to research telecommunications at some point. We're choosing production. We're saving up gold and faith for certain things. You want a theater square, right? You can't make a theater square. Population of 5 or greater. Huh. Okay. Harvest that stone. Dunsh. Get this online actually would be a good idea. Now where exactly we settle the settler is going to be important. So we're going to want to slow down here in terms of this. In Tula, Matula, we're going to want to do something. What is it exactly that we're going to want to do? Let me think here. Ooh, these decisions are getting hard. The heritage conservation thing, I don't think the one per empire is working. That doesn't seem to be working. But our gold purchasing power has decreased significantly, so we're going to want to increase our gold income significantly. Council could be good. Sewer, you don't have a housing problem right now. You have a citizen problem. You have a growth problem. How do you get more growth? Probably a harbor would be your best bet at getting growth. So how close are you to unlocking that? So you're actually one turn away from unlocking that. Why don't you just grab a cemetery? A little 3 faith. It's not a huge amount, but it's a little bit more. It might get me an extra naturalist. It won't get me an extra naturalist, but it's a non-useless amount of thing, and it takes a very low amount of brain power for me to make that decision. It might actually be a good idea here if you grab me a builder. But there's also other concerns. For example, I could use a theater square just in general. So we're going to build a theater square. And a builder. You're going to move down here a little bit and then go into alert. So I feel like I defended myself pretty well with these boats. Although it might have been an overreaction, but I didn't want to get like pushed in by boats and not be ready. I had a kind of a traumatic experience the other day playing with my friend. I was playing with him and his son, and they both like I like rushed campuses and like rushed a bunch of cities and built campuses in every city to try and get like a really fast science victory. And then they just came at me and attacked me forever with like Viking longships and boats. And then I just barely got caravels out to hold off their longships. And then their caravels started arriving because they pretty much just went straight for caravels. Oh my god. It was it was actually, I really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people kind of get whiny when they get teamed. I've seen it happen a lot in the multiplayer community, but I thought it was a lot of fun because I was ahead, you know, and I was holding them off. It felt like an equalizing fight. It was a really interesting game actually, and we saved it and we didn't quite finish it, so I'm looking forward to maybe picking that game back up with them. Okay, so we stole rocketry from them. That's okay. And he didn't have to leave? No. He leveled up. Steel technology. Yes. That's the one that we want. We want steel tech. Astrakhan, you finished your frigates. This city is struggling. Do a few like one turn things. To get them out of the way. And Tula, I need a harbor from you. And I think this is the place to get a harbor because it's going to give you some growth and food and stuff, which is what we want. The game is getting a little bit laggy because it's been open for a while. Vologda, you made a planning department, but it didn't give you +1 district limit. Well, it's interesting now that we know that that doesn't work. It seems like some of the things in the mod don't work. Maybe it was because the update broke it, because we are playing through an update, so things are bound to get a little bit broken when you do that. Let's go for a consulate. I could grab an aerodrome. Not too sold on that idea. You don't need housing. This is probably the best way for you to help my empire as a whole get more influence points. And similarly over here, school could be good. We don't need housing right now. The big thing that we need is probably a harbor to help you grow faster, since the harbor will provide food. Must be built to turn adjacent to land. Yeah, we could go for a harbor, or we could grab a builder out of here. Let's grab a builder. We've got a few tiles to improve. We'll make sure we get those improved, and then we'll look at what we can do. I would also like another guy to head out here and then go into alert. Unit needs orders. Okay. Make a trade route. Nope. Guess you can't. Oh, this is my excess. My excess guy. And I think settling here is the dream. Similarly, we're going to want to purchase a builder. Now I could do, if I dropped forests here, I could do a national park. And that wouldn't be a terrible thing, because I would have a national park with 2 of these and then some things. Yeah, I think we'll do a national park over here. We'll turn New Zealand into a national park. We'll do a couple seaside resorts here. Then maybe when we get another settler over here, we'll do some other stuff. Like we could do a national park here, clear out this tile, drop a few forests around here, drop a national park there, get rid of some of these. We could get 2 national parks side by side. We settled here and here. And that would capture, you know, this would be a really good seaside resort. Maybe. We'll see. We're working on things, you know. I'm kind of brainstorming because I've never really tried to optimize at this level for a did I already purchase a builder? I did. So let's get started on probably the very first thing is another builder. And then a harbor for the trade route. Right there seems pretty decent. Go there and go into alert. Are you trying to sneak past me? Another great work. We did actually lose some culture, so I think that was actually working. So we're going to want to change that as soon as we open up this. I think the big thing is to just chop as much as we can. Settle here. Capture some extra tiles over here in that city. And then where's my next settler? And then 1, 2, 3. And then I could settle like there. That would capture some tiles too. Yep, I like that idea. We have a lot of cities in this game. We have Tambov here. So I think we're going to be purchasing a builder. Building a builder. And a harbor. There's a good spot for a harbor. Yep, that's reasonable to me. It seems perfectly reasonable to get the elephants online. It's amenities and stuff like that. Housing is an issue over here, but that's going to be rectified in time. With stuff like, in fact, actually, we'll just purchase a granary just to keep them going. Can I do some damage to you? Ooh, that horseman is super, super strong. Wow. Okay. Plant woods here. Now that should have increased the appeal. Yes. How far away until radio? We are not far at all. Provides tourism equal to the tiles appeal. Can only be built on coastal desert, coastal plains, coastal grassland. Minimum appeal of breathtaking. And breathtaking is the maximum. So this is what we want. Now my curious question is here. If I place a doodad on this tile, a lumber mill, will that reduce the appeal? I hope it doesn't. Anyway, I'm going to call this the end of the episode. I want to thank you very much for watching. I know things are slowing down a little bit as we get into the late game, but that's just inevitable in Civ. I find this, I'm not, kind of enjoying it. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please remember, if you want to see more episodes of this series or any other series that I do, please subscribe to my channel. It'll give you notifications when the new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. It increases my rank on YouTube, it increases my visibility, all that sort of good stuff. It's just helpful for me, and I would really appreciate it. If you want to give me direct feedback about this episode, or just talk to me about anything, you know, you can call me an asshole in the comments if you want. Just leave me a comment. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'm having fun playing with you. I hope to see you next time. I love you all very much, and bye-bye.